junior black belts, okay, we are going to be working on a pass. We call it the Shin-In back step. We're going to go to side control. Like we saw in our one of our takedowns for intermediates, we're going to put our elbow over here, and we're going to kind of sprawl forward. Okay, now I need to switch my hips like this, okay? I'm going to come in, and I'm going to pull her leg like this, okay? Now I can scoot in, put my shin in, back step, and I'm out. Now, my hand's not in deep like it was in our dive under sweep, right? But I still need to let go of the leg. It'd be like a rubber band. Now just put her in the side mount position, okay? So, Miss Cora has her underhook. I want to get her flat, put my elbow on the mat, come in here. You're not always going to be able to get your shin in at the beginning. That's okay. If your shin's here, open, put it in. That way when you pass, your shin is stopping her guard from coming back in, okay? Then I put my hand there, and I can go, or I can put my hand here. Either way is fine. We need to know the 4 hand positions of side control, and we'll get to that at a different point in the curriculum, but they're here, 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 and it's all correct. So as long as you have your hands in one of those 4 positions, it's correct. It's a good side control, okay? And as you go through the curriculum, you'll learn when and where and why and what works when your hand is in those certain positions. So my hand's here on the far side, I come forward, I turn this way towards her legs, I grab her leg and open, right? Put your shin in. She may still have her feet crossed. That's fine. Okay, just pick it up and I do my back step, okay? Usually if you do a good back step, you stomp it on the mat like that, okay, because your weight's kind of there. Now let go of the leg, and remember, you can put your hand to either side, because one of the big things to stop her from recovering her guard, like we saw in some of our earlier techniques, is to control the hips, okay? So that is our Shin-In back step pass. Remember, we're doing a back step off of our takedown, so it's not the first time you've seen that sort of pass. All right, now, junior black belts, okay? We've talked a lot about the underhook, beginner, intermediate, and advanced techniques. If Miss Cora gets the underhook, okay? See what I'm doing here? I'm pushing her away with my shin. People call this knee shield. I'm gonna bring it across more, and we're gonna call that a Z-guard. So when Miss Cora grabs my shoulder, I come in like this, and you saw her head went over that way because it's breaking her balance. When you shoulder lock somebody, it makes your balance get strange, right? It's not where it was. It's making her base go this way. I'm gonna push her with my shin. We gotta do this in slow. I don't wanna hurt my buddy. I'm gonna go here, I push. See what I did is I went like that, okay? And you didn't see that because they're gonna tap sooner. You can't just go back fast like that, okay? So I'm gonna go slow, I'm pushing her away, and I'm pushing myself away, okay? So, that is our Americana. It is a shoulder and elbow submission. So whenever your buddy gets their underhook, you get your whizzer, put your Z-guard in place, and push them away. And two, here's the thing, Miss Cora would be slapping me, hitting me, scratching me, pulling my eyeball out, ripping my ear off, all that bad stuff, okay? If I get my hand or my head away, she can't do all that. Okay, so I think about always when I have guard, get them away, get me away, and then maybe submit them in the process. So that is our Americana lock, or there's a famous fighter, it's a heavyweight, his name's Frank Mir, and a lot of people in MMA call this the Mir lock, right? It's a really cool move. So let's do our last little detail here, sweeping combinations, okay? Now there are 3 techniques, the hook shot, the knee tap, and the dive under sweep, okay? I have my underhook, I switch my feet, I come up, okay? Now, if Miss Cora is not whizzering me, which she's not right now, I push her forward and I take her back. But if she reaches back to whizzer me, right, if I started with the back take, I can start knee tapping her, okay? But if the knee tap's not working, I can dive under sweep, okay? Now, that was starting with the back take. So I'm gonna try the back take, Miss Cora. Don't give it to me. I'm gonna go dive under, right? So here, I try the back take, it's not working when I dive under. Okay, what I want you to do is post your hand on the mat. So when that happens, guys, I'm gonna swing my head out, come up and start taking her back. If she whizzers again, I'm gonna meet her. You run to her back, settle in your side control. Okay, so what you're gonna see is people whizzer you, and when they whizzer you, you can do the knee tap or the dive under sweep. If they don't whizzer you, overhook is another term we use. If they don't do that, right, get the back take. A lot of times, when you do the dive under sweep, even if they have the whizzer, they're gonna put their hand on the mat. And that's when you're either gonna go back take, or she whizzers again, knee tap. Okay? If you're ever trying to knee tap, and she's got a real strong base, one more time. I can't get her over, right? I dive under, she puts her hand on the mat. Here, the back control, okay? So those are our sweeping combinations. We need to be able to use all three of our techniques in combination with one another. Thanks.